The world is full of places you and I have never heard of, with their heroes and heroines we don't know, and food we haven't imagined. Today we are headed into the hills off the Dalmatian coast to a country I did not know existed, which was saved by a heroine I've never heard of, to cook and eat a dish that seems improbable. My friend and behind-the-scenes guide, Nikolina, is taking me to the village of Gata, which is in the former Republic of Poljica, which was saved by the heroine Mila Gojsalić from the Ottoman Empire, to learn how to make the traditional food Soparnik.
In this little area, we were autonomous for more than 600 years.
Meet Nikolina, a chef, artist really, and keeper, along with her mother Ivanka, of the Soparnik tradition and an expert on the Republic of Poljica.
And we called our land the Republic of Poljica. Things went wrong at about in the early years of the 19th century, so 1807, when the French came from the Napoleon from France and they conquered everything. We are proud, we call, even nowadays, we call ourselves Poljicani, so that's the name for the people from Poljica, and everyone knows who we are. We also have our local heroine, her name is Mila Gojsalić. She was a very young girl that lived in the 16th century, and she helped people from Poljica to save our autonomy, our land from the Turks, from their empires. This dish, Poljica's Soparnik, was in the old days made in region of Poljica. That's a triangle between big cities in Dalmatia, Split, Trin and Omiš. So we had lots of traditions and we try to make them alive still today. One of them is of course this specialty, Poljicki Soparnik.
Nikolina knows a good deal about Poljica, but her specialty is making Soparnik, and that's why we are here.
At the fireplace we have been burning wood at least for an hour. It's very important to get the bricks very hot. This dish is very large, so you need the fireplace burning it very well so it can be crusty and baked. In the old days it was the food for ordinary people, for rather poor people, but nowadays it's our specialty. So this is the place where we bake it. So you can see it's round, you need a very, very big circle. This is Sinia. Traditionally we make Soparnik, and this wooden plate that I call Sinia was traditionally table in the old days. I'm going to take the dough, the first part of the dough.
These large rounds that Nikolina is rolling are called opana.
Make first opan. The dough consists out of wheat flour, warm water and salt. So no yeast, nothing special, just very, very ordinary dough. I'm going to do the first opana and then the second one, because we need two of them. It has to be round, it has to be equal, and it has to be, in the end, very, very tasty. Now I'm very, very close to the other part of the making process of Soparnik. So you can see this opan has to be a little bit bigger. It still has to be very, very thin, equally thin, and I'm almost done. Now I'm going to leave this. This is lasagna, called so. The name of it originates from the Italian word for lasagna. So this layer of opana has to go over the sinia, and now I'm done. The rest of the ingredients, here we have Swiss chard, 1.5 kilograms for one sopan. You need some salt and onions. A lot of onions because they give the sweetness. Now oil. Now we have to spice our vegetables. So this is a healthy dish. All the ingredients are from our region. So olive oil, we produce it in Poljica. Chard, onion, garlic. This salt is from our Adriatic Sea. I have to now make this vegetable equally thin, because if you put too much of this vegetable, it consists of water. You can't bake it properly. I put some flour so the water won't make me problems during the baking process. And now I need the other part of my soparnik, my opana, and I'm going to put it over. This filling has to stay inside. This is the way how we make and the crown on Soparnik. So this process is called vrnjokanje. This is the reason why the filling will stay inside.
It's a work of art.
Of course. And I'm an artist, not a cook, but an artist. We call that in Croatian, in Poljica, stopanica.
It looks so easy.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
So, soparnik is done now. This is the final product before we bake it. So now I need some corn flour, so it will go easily in the fireplace. I need to flip it. We are baking the front down on the bricks. Need to put away ashes and the embers. All the time we need to roll these embers in order not to overbake soparnik on one place. It takes about 5 minutes, sometimes even 2 minutes to bake soparnik.
How can you tell whether it's 2 minutes or 5 minutes?
You will see, we'll take a peek. So
It's
now,
rising
yeah, it's
already.
rising, so it's baking, chard is cooking, and we have to make a little hole. So all these tools were the things that people from here could produce or could have. We had this and just make at home. Now, take a peek. We'll just, for a few seconds, leave it because we turned it and then it'll go out. And for that we need another sinia. Soparnik, of course. So this is the only thing that now we do in the modern way, because in the old days we used to take kitchen towel and just heat it over and over and over, and now we are going to do that very modern style with compressor.
That's great.
Doesn't change the taste. Voila! Here is baked Soparnik. Now I'm going to put garlic, the garlic from Poljica.
How much garlic will that take?
Maybe 3, 4 little parts of garlic. We cut it, you see, in very, very almost mixed. The best area for producing onions and garlic in the whole region, not just in Poljica, but in Dalmatia as well. So it's this part here. Now we are going to put some olive oil. So this is a tool that helps me to make the pieces equal. So I'm going to start now, but in the old days they didn't do it like that. The ingredients are simple and it can go wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I could make it. Go wrong.
Let's try to do it.
So we always cut in a special way, Soparnik, so you get diamond-shaped pieces in the end. And it looks really nice.
Cutting it even is new. Is cutting it in a diamond shape?
No, that's very old and that's, let's say, from forever. The tradition is to open it in the middle so we can start eating it. So now I'm going to put this. This is called in Croatia, in Poljica bukara. It was our cup, so people used to drink from it, especially when they would serve Soparnik. Inside would be wine, and so everyone would come and take a piece of Soparnik and drink from the same cup wine. No Corona, no nothing.
No cholera.
Here it is. So now it's served.
That is delicious. Wow, that is really lovely.